There, this is Deanna. I'm going to do a reading for the collective today. This is going to be timeless, so whenever this happens to show up for you, that is when it's meant for you. We're actually going to use two decks. I'm going to use the Ethereal Visions Luna deck. This one, super pretty. It has silver plated. You can see right there around the corners and some of them in the actual image. Super freaking pretty. Like, let me see. I don't even know if we're doing it justice. Oh gosh. But you can see how it shines holographically. Very cool. And this one over here is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated deck. So this one, same idea, only this one has gold plated on it, as you can see. And what I'm feeling right now is we're going to use the silver one as the main deck, and we will use this one to clarify if we need that. All right, so that's how we're going to do it, guys. And by the way, if you happen to need it or want it, I will put the information for whatever decks I use down in the description. And of course, questions are always welcomed. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow me. This is a new channel, so feel free to do all of the stuff. Share them out with your friends. Let me know what's up if you have questions for me or anything like that. So just kind of let me know, and we're going to shuffle a bit, feel up the energy, and just see how and what messages are coming through. And feel free to follow me too for my lives. I do plan on starting to go live and doing some free readings. So feel free to come in, ask questions, all of that. All right. So there's the first one. All right. I always knock on them from the bottom and the top. I've seen people knock on them only 3 times, but everybody's got their thing, right? So it is what it is. So this will be our clarification deck. And this is what they look like, guys, at the top. Super pretty as well. So that's our illuminated one. We'll move it off to the side. And I don't know, feeling like shuffling this deck again. I don't know why. Just why not? All right. Let's see what's all coming up. Ooh, they're being kind of talkative. I guess we'll start off with that one that just fell out. Let's see what came out right now. All right, the Queen of Wands. Funny because this card's been coming out quite a bit. All right, so the Queen of Wands, I'm picking up a Sagittarius, a female that's like strong, maybe a boss. Maybe you work with the Sagittarius. And of course, I say female, male energies, just energies. But if my descriptions seem like somebody that you know or somebody that it makes you think about, then it's that person. Always go with your gut. And that applies to my videos and every other video out there. You know, always with what you're thinking is the truth. So there is a female, somebody in power, a boss energy. It could also be a male who maybe carries themselves, or a male who has a Sagittarius under the Sagittarius sign. So look for a birthday in December, late November type of thing. But this individual, this Queen of Energies, Queen of Wands, what's going on with this person? Very rigid, lack of a transformation, lack of a desire to work with you. All right, so definitely a boss energy, a person who is in charge of a given project maybe or situation. Maybe it's not even a boss, but maybe it's like a coworker. You're working on a given project together and she's wanting to be in charge, trying to be in charge type of energy, and not listening to other people's ideas or helps, not wanting to budge. So this is the person you're dealing with. What about them? Yeah, there's no fulfillment here. Whatever project. Okay, so this is a bit of a warning. Whatever project y'all are working on for work, thinking about working with this person, it's not going to work out financially. So if you want this given project or thing to work out, you need to somehow get through to her. That's what I'm getting. Get through to that person, figure out how to get through to them, figure out what to do, because if y'all do what she says and what she says only, or this boss person, and it's my way or the highway type energy, and that's what I'm getting with the death card in reverse, just unwilling to work, unwilling to listen and be cooperative with you, it is going to lead to some kind of a financial ruin, some kind of a financial loss. That's the 10 of Pentacles right here. This person is not easy to work with, what I'm picking up. Yeah, so this is something different over here. The Six of Cups and Two of Wands in reverse. Let's clarify it. So there's been some kind of a heartache, some kind of a heartbreak. You've lost something here recently, maybe a relationship. This type of energy tends to be a relationship type of a thing. I'm picking up on the name Jason and John. Jason and John, that is who we're picking up on. Some kind of a breakup, some kind of a missing you energy. Name with the J. J sounds really strong. Jason, John, Joseph. Joseph's really strong there, but be nostalgic about it, looking for an opportunity to come back. But it's too late. That's what I'm picking up. Heart, Three of Hearts, Three of Swords, in the heart. There's so much pain here, so much anguish. And is it too late? That's ultimately up to you, but that's what I'm getting. There's a lot of pain and regret here that they're trying to work through. And they're wondering, this J person is wondering, can I come back? Is it too late? Are you done? Are we done? So that's up to you. Are y'all done? But that is something that you need to think about. So what I'm really picking up right now for you to do, my listener, is go and sit down, journal it out, the pros, the cons, whatever you want to write about, and just see what comes out as you are writing. Is giving this J person, John, Joseph, whatever that name may be, a good idea. Maybe it's a middle name. So I'm picking up the J name might actually be a middle name type of thing. So is that going to be a good idea for you? If he hasn't reached out yet, trust me, he's about to, because he's not happy. Why is he going to reach out? He feels like he's got his 9 of Cups, but he's missing the 10th cup, and he's also not happy with the 9 cups that he has. All right, so be on the lookout for that. That's definitely coming. And yeah, that right there is going to be that situation. Let's see what else wants to come up. The Emperor. All right, see, this is what you're dealing with. This person wants to come in, try to be your emperor, trying to make it right, trying to come in and do all of the right things. I feel like this may have been somebody who did all of the wrong things at some point. Now they're wanting to turn around, start over, and go through all of the information again. Or not the information, I don't know why they said all of the information again. Maybe there's a talk that y'all need to have, a very sincere, down to the bone, genuine, talk for a while type of conversation. So be ready for that, because that's coming. I'm picking up from whenever you're seeing this video. They're saying 2 to 3 months. So give it a 2 to 3 month time frame. I'm recording this the beginning of September. It's September 3rd. But again, this is timeless. So whenever you're finding and watching this video, this is for you. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. So 2 to 3 months is like November, December for the time that I'm recording this. Could be whenever you're at, though. I'm actually getting spring. So somebody who this may be resonating for in the springtime, literally May, May or May and first week of June is what I'm getting. So if this is your reading, you may be listening to this in the spring, mid-May, early June. So there's that. All right, so that's one thing. What else, y'all? You're getting opportunities pulled. The King of Wands. So interesting because I pulled out the Queen of Wands. We started off the reading with this, and now we're pulling out the King of Wands. So definitely a match. Is this talking about that business venture again? No, this is different. Although very much a mirroring energy. We've got the King of Wands, decided, passionate, ready. Okay, so this is some kind of a passion project, not knowing what to do. The Five of Swords in this case, the Five of Swords in reverse. Typically, the Five of Swords is a bit of a sneaky energy, knowing what to do, having a plan, but abandoning the plan in this given deck only because the character sitting down is sitting with the swords all scattered, kind of like wondering what should I do, kind of a disappointed energy. So the fact that we got that given card, and I'm looking at the pictures also, I'm intuitively looking at them, not necessarily going by the actual meanings. That is how I tend to read. If you're all about that, for that, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. Is this resonating with you? I want to know, are you finding this helpful at all? Do you have questions for me? Go ahead and follow me down below. Subscribe to my channel, hit the little bell because I will be going live every now and then. And during my lives, I will ask y'all for questions. So your chance to get a free mini tarot reading on my lives and whatnot. And of course, if y'all want to have a personal live with me, a personal tarot reading with me, I will include all of that given information down at the bottom in the description. So feel free to check all of that stuff. Also check for the pinned comment as well for all of that given information. But again, going back to the reading, guys, King of Wands, Five of Swords, King of Pentacles in reverse. Losing money, not knowing what to do here, like literally not knowing what to do, having had a plan and abandoning the plan. So whatever plan you have, okay, this is a warning. Typically when I do readings and I get messages like this, I always want you to be proactive because that is the purpose of the readings, right? I want you to leave my reading, my video, with some thoughts and maybe some homework even. What do you need to do to keep yourself from feeling like this and experiencing this? I'm letting you know now, whatever plan you've had in mind may not work out. Or if it doesn't work out the exact same way that you wanted it, make a plan B. So leave this video and I want you to wonder and think about, what is my plan B going to be in case this given project that I'm doing, this passion project, whatever it is, because you're in your King of Wands energy, all passionate about it, but you're going to end up being the King of Pentacles, meaning you're going to lose money in this given venture, situation, project, whatever. So what is plan B? What are you going to do to recuperate that loss of money that's coming? What are you going to do to make it better? Or if you're still like starting out, okay, maybe the plan that you are thinking about doing, the steps you're thinking about doing, I'm letting you know they're not going to work out financially or the way you want it. So how can you tweak the situation now so that this is not your outcome and that it can be profitable for you? Because again, that's why we do tarot cards as well, right? To prevent some of those negative situations that we can possibly prevent by taking action, taking heed, and sitting down and contemplating and thinking about, what can I do to make it better? What can I do to avoid that given negative situation, right? So think about that, guys. What can you do in this case to possibly make it better than what you're thinking, all right? But yeah, so that is what I'm picking up right now. I'm going to do 2 more cards and we'll go ahead and close it out. 2 more cards. So the Knight of Pentacles and Judgment in reverse. Not sure what this is for. Let's pick a card from the clarifying deck, one state down here. I'll just take that card. So this is about a personal situation, a personal relationship. We're talking about the Lovers in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, and Judgment in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. Who is this? Somebody, you're choosing to walk away from somebody who in a personal situation is also not working out for you. So who is this person? Should you walk away? That's what you've been wondering. That's what you've been thinking about. Should I call it quits? If you do, this is your given scenario or situation. The Ace of Wands with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So you will lose those plans and those things that you've been working on, but they weren't going to work out anyways, right? But if you leave, you are going to have your Ace of Wands. And that may have been a fear for you, wondering, should I leave? Should I stay? What am I going to get if I do? You're actually going to get what you've been dreaming of in another way, in another scenario or another case. So if you've been thinking about possibly leaving a given situation for whatever the reason may be, then it doesn't matter about the time we've lost or what we didn't get that we were planning on, because there's always the opportunity to rebuild and get more or get different and possibly even better than what we've been imagining. So that is where I will leave it, guys. Again, if you are interested, feel free to set up a time to chat with me. The links are in the description. Subscribe, jump on my lives when you see me, and I will answer your questions on there or in a personal reading. But I'm so curious because I've only recently started adding more videos on here. Are my videos resonating? Do you like them? What do you want to know about? Let me know and I will answer and I will come back when I can. Until then, guys, I will see y'all next video.